going. I don't know if I want to hold the microphone or not. Who cares? What's up, guys? How's it going? Check it out. We're in the museum. They said that I could bring my coffee in here and nowhere else. So we can't go anywhere else. We're not going to spill today. I'm a notorious spiller. I'm not spilling in this museum. Okay, so today we are talking about why you should start a podcast. And that's the whole thing. Okay, so history remembers the people who documented their ideas. Boom. Right there. You're never going to be a legend if you don't start a podcast. No, I'm just playing. Seriously though, how are people going to know who you are if you don't talk about your stuff? If you never document it, or if you pay for a service that makes it go away. If you pay for a service monthly that doesn't keep the information, like a YouTube channel would, or a podcast, Spotify thing, it goes away. You're going to buy an ad that goes away. You're going to waste money for 30 days for guaranteed 60,000 views for the month. You're not even guaranteed sales, you're just guaranteed views, right? So why would you pay for something that goes away in 30 days? Don't do that. Start a podcast, have it be there for forever. It's better. We're going to take a break. Shout out to our sponsor. That's not our sponsor, Baristas. At this point, I might be their sponsor. So I like it with the cold foam. I like it with the cold foam. This is the most time I've spent in this museum. I like it. It's a sick place. You guys gotta tell me if I have cold foam on my lip. Sometimes I can't tell. Okay. Now, point number 1. That was just the intro. Now we're getting into it. Now we're getting into the dirt, son. Okay, so a podcast becomes your digital legacy. All right, these are some points that I've written down that I just kind of believe in, and I think that these are some good reasons why you should start a podcast. A podcast becomes your digital legacy. Years from now, people can still hear your voice, your stories, and your ideas. Social posts disappear, podcasts stick around. I don't believe that social posts disappear. This is the robots trying to create a narrative. But it's true, though. I kind of just said it about the history thing. Podcast becomes your digital legacy. So this is the part where people get scared a lot of the time. They're like, oh no, I don't want people to see me 5 years ago or 10 years ago. No, you gotta do it. You gotta put yourself out there, and then you gotta keep it there for a while, because maybe you gave a great talk 5 years ago that's still relevant now, and it might have floated away. Or if you put it on a website, nobody goes to websites anymore. They just look at social media. So if you're driving traffic to your website, that's how people will see that talk. But if you're posting on social media, that's way better odds, right? That somebody's going to see it. So, and this is a pretty obvious one, people buy from people they feel like they know. A 30-second reel can build trust like a 45-minute conversation can. You know, that's a bit of a reach. It's a bit of a reach here, Chat GPT. The robots are really reaching. But I do believe that. I kind of believe that, though. Like, if I see a TikTok and I laugh at it, I kind of feel like, wow, I know them. If I, like some comedians I've been following for 5 years. So I've seen all of their things. All of their ups and downs. I've seen their life happen. I've seen their kids be born through their YouTube channel, not the actual birth, just like, hey, I brought my camera to, my kid's school. By the way, I have a kid and this is what he does. He's 12 or whatever, or he's 2 or something like that. So I'm watching them live their life and I'm watching their life happen. So I feel like I'm part of their life, just like people have been watching me for years and they feel like they're part of my life. So if you start a podcast, definitely you're building, and you're posting it on social media, you're definitely building, you're building trust like a 45-minute conversation can. If we make 45-minute long episodes, then there's a bigger chance that they're going to trust you because they're spending time with you. The YouTube is running in their living room while they're doing the dishes. They feel like they're there with you, or they're bringing you into their safe place, right? Okay, number 3, you become a better communicator. Every episode makes you better at interviews, sales calls, networking, and public speaking. Now that's just true. If you're talking more, you're going to get better at talking. So if you don't need help talking, you're already good at talking. This is really it's just about having fun at that point for you. You're just trying to figure out how to be creative and get your message out there, right? So that's what we want to do. We just want to get our message out there, right? I've never done a podcast in a museum. This is fun. This is a good time. Look at the ceiling. I tried to get a good shot of the hallway. I mean, becoming a better communicator, I think, is really overlooked because people, number one, don't like communicating. We live in the world, we live in the age where people can just email, text message, shoot over a fax, send you a Google Doc, share a file, and then just communicate that way. So, I don't know. I think it's important to keep talking, right? Otherwise, we become like Idiocracy, the movie with Luke Wilson and Justin Long. He's not in it for very much. Terry Crews, big star in that one. I mean, the concept is funny, but it's kind of true. If we become a society that doesn't talk to each other, then we're all just going to be, we're going to get dumber and dumber. So, and that's a great movie too. Dumb and Dumber. Maybe I'll title this episode Dumber and Dumber. Okay, how many points was that? 3? Yeah, that was 3 points. Okay, let's go to number 4. We've got 10 here. Let's see how long this takes. Number 4 is you create opportunities instead of chasing them. Ooh, good point. When you invite someone onto your podcast, you instantly have a reason to connect with people you'd normally never meet. This is true. How does that happen? You're inviting someone else and they're following you're welcoming them in. You're not just welcoming one person in. You're welcoming everyone who follows them into your world. Follows them on Spotify, follows them on Facebook or Instagram, or just like people that they talk to in their life. Hey, I went on this guy's podcast the other day. Now all the people that know about that, you just welcomed them into your world, and that's fun. Okay. It's like having a party with 2 people involved, and the party grows over time. Because the more times that this guy tells people, hey, I did a podcast, it's like, the first day, 10 people look at it. And the second day, 5 more people. The third day, 5 more people. the party grows. That's not really how parties work in the world out here. So that's a fun way to look at it. You're kind of starting a party by starting a podcast. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Interesting concept. What does it say? Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Number 5. You create content while you're learning. Ooh, while you're learning. I can already see where I'm going to go with this one. You don't have to be an expert. Bring experts on, ask good questions, and grow in public. So if I was smarter, I would have the curator of the museum here, and I would be asking questions. Maybe we'll do that next time. But you get it, right? I should ask professionals to come into my world and just educate me a little bit. Just give me a little tutorial. Give me an hour-long intensive of a podcast, and maybe I come out of it a little bit more knowledge, right? Let's go back to that point. You don't have to be an expert. Bring experts on, ask good questions. You create content while you're learning. So you're doing two things at once. You're creating your podcast, you're hitting record, we're rolling, right? And then you're also learning at the same time, because that's the whole point. You're trying to do two things at once. No. It's a good time. Let's see. Okay, what's point number 6? Oh yeah, this is a good one. Number 6 is your podcast is searchable for years. Like I said earlier, we're bringing it back. If I keep doing this vlog this way, there's not a lot of new points that I'm going to find. I'm trying to say the same things differently over and over and over again, right? So if you keep posting online, then it's going to be there for years. Someone could discover an episode you made today 3 years ago, or 3 years from now, and become a customer. That's what I said earlier, except for I used 5 years instead of 3. But it's true. There is one of my posts on TikTok that got, I think, 12,000 views the first day I posted it. And over 3 years, it's now to like 16,000 views, which is nothing. It doesn't make any money. It doesn't do anything. It's not even an informational TikTok. It's kind of just a fun one. But the point is true. It's grown over time. People see that. And that's a capability that, it's not there in traditional marketing, because it goes away after the month is done. They want you to pay. They want you to keep paying. Or maybe you make a deal for a year and then they build it up and then they delete it after the year. That's tough. We want to keep it around for a long time. Give people the opportunity to keep seeing you and learning from you for as long as they possibly can. As long as you can take it, right? Right, kids? Coffee break. Okay. It's nerve-wracking doing this around people, but it's okay. I'm trying not to go too fast. I should have brought a snack. I don't need to eat anything. That's not important. Let's see. Here's a word from our sponsor. Who sponsors the Ugly Franco Show? I don't know, but if you want to, I do offer comprehensive packages. Nah, seriously, if you have a budget for sponsoring local entrepreneurs and local fun things, and you see this and you like this, I mean, how much can you afford per month? 25 bones? Can you throw 25 bones at a podcast per month? Help us out a little. Can you throw 50 bones at a podcast per month? Or are you a baller and you're like, hey, I'll throw $1,000 at you per month to run your show so that you can get a better camera or something? I don't know. I would appreciate it, and I don't ask enough. I don't really ask enough of people. I'm not really good at sales, turns out. I'm just good at marketing. I just kind of understand the big picture, but I'm bad at some of the little picture stuff, and sales is definitely one of them. It's okay. It's okay. There's personality types for everything. But I am not good at telling people, hey, I am looking for sponsors. I would love the opportunity to put your business right here, or maybe like right there in this area, maybe down there. Maybe I could just put your business right here, and then this podcast would actually do really well. Maybe I just cover up this and then do the podcast. Okay, moving on to point number, what are we at? 7. Siete. Is it siete? I don't know. Pretty sure I should know that one. Okay, number 7 is you own your story. Instead of letting other people define your brand, you get to explain exactly who you are and what you believe. So there you go. Instead of hiring a sales team or just one salesman, and I made this analogy, and I'll make it again. If you hire a salesman, you can't control what that guy says out there. You can give him a script. You can give that gal a script. You can say, hey, say this, and when the customer says this, you come back with this rebuttal. When this happens, then you say this. You can try to curate that, and you can hire professionals that do have, they have the experience. But in a podcast, number 1, it's fun. Number 2, it's you. So you're the one who gets to control what's happening in the podcast. If you hire me to run your podcast, I might give you little points to talk about, but you're the one who answers the questions. So if I ask you a question and you say, I don't have an answer for that, I don't like that question, you're controlling it. So it's not like a movie director. It's not like the director says, hey, say the lines, and then, I don't care. We can get another actor in here. No, it's your show. You control the questions. You control the answers. I just make it for you, because making it's the hard part. Sitting here, clickety-clack, pushing all the buttons, that's the hard part. But if you can sit down for 30 minutes a week, or 30 minutes every 2 weeks, or 30 minutes a month, I guarantee you that I can make enough content so that your stress level in the content creation area definitely is minimized. It's a content creation machine, right? Okay, let's go to point number 8. What do we got here? Where'd it go? Okay, point number 8 is you build consistency. Publishing every week teaches discipline and consistency. Wait, hold on. Let me read that again. I forgot how to read. Point number 8. You build consistency. Publishing every week teaches discipline, and consistency beats bursts of motivation. Well, there you go. If you have employees making your social media content right now, you already know that this is true. You know the value of having the social media content there, and you know how hard it is for the employees to really keep doing it. I mean, employees, they quit, they leave, they get bored, they get tired. It's not a professional media production team that's constantly thinking about content creation and, how to make it sustainable. So that's kind of what I've done. I've just tried to make it sustainable for a business. That's why I start with a 30-minute model instead of an hour, because it's a lot for somebody to sit in front of a camera and talk. It's kind of hard. I mean, who does that? Who's doing that? It's hard enough to make a home video to send to your grandma when you go on vacation. Starting a podcast and you're going to send it to the world, to your community, it's a little tough. So if I can make it as easy for you as I possibly can, that's what I want to do. I want to make it sustainable. I want you to be able to do this without thinking about it. Without thinking about it too much. And have you reap the benefits of consistency? Just videos stacked on top of each other. That's what it does. It's an easy way. It's a really easy way. I mean, the camera's just sitting there and we're just answering questions that the robots are bringing forward to us. So it's pretty easy, pretty good. I mean, I made sure that the questions were good, but like, you know how it goes. You work with the robots. Or maybe you don't. This is how it goes. Okay, point number 9. It separates you from your competitors. True story. Most businesses post random social media content. Very few consistently publish long-form conversations that build authority. It's true. Again, if you have your employees making your social media content, one day it's this. It's a funny sound over some footage of the team working. Or maybe it's what are other social media? Maybe it's an image turned into a video from Google Veo. Maybe that's the post for today. Maybe it is, maybe it's your sales team getting gathered together by the marketing team, social media kids, social media people, and that's the one for today. So those are 3 different examples of what it is. This never really changes. The content is you, or whoever you deem is okay to do it, just in front of the camera, somewhere cool. All I did was find out somewhere that will let me do this for free. I'm just sitting here. So if you can guarantee 30 to 45 minutes a month, we can just go sit in a museum or a car wash, or a movie theater. You can message your friends. You can call your friends and say, hey, your building looks really nice. We go way back. Can I come do a podcast in your building? It's free marketing for you, and I need somewhere to do it because it's fun. I'm just spitballing here. This is what I am doing. This is what I'm doing. If you think it's dumb and it's not going to work, I'm already doing it. It is working. It's not dumb. It's fun. And this is marketing. This is, at the end of the day, it's about just creating new ideas and having the guts to be able to continue to do it week in and week out, or month in and month out. For an affordable charge. This is not expensive. This is very affordable. I try to make my models extremely affordable for the community, right? Media production is expensive. So there's that. It is expensive, but it's not that expensive. It's pretty affordable compared to a lot of the other marketing models in town. And it's more fun. Okay, what's another point? What point are we on? What number are we on? Random. Yep. We are on point number 10. Let's see how long we can make this one last. Going viral is a bonus, not the goal. Going viral is a bonus, not the goal. If one episode gets you one high-paying client, one investor, or one business partnership, it was worth making it, even if it only got 100 views. Yeah, duh. I mean, come on. Are you really going to shut down the idea of getting clients because you're scared to put yourself out into the world? You're just going to say, no, I don't want to record a podcast. It's too hard. What do you think I'm supposed to go sit somewhere and just talk to a camera and some fuzzy looking hairy guy? And you think that's going to work? No. Come on. Give it a chance. Have some heart, will ya? Believe in yourself. Believe in your message. A big part of me going out and meeting people in the community is figuring out who's who in the world. It's more about psychology for me than anything. When I meet somebody that shuts down the idea right away, I kind of say, you don't believe in your product. You're scared. You don't believe in yourself. You're scared. So you can tell what people are confident, what people believe in themselves, and believe in their product. I believe in my product, that's why I'm doing it. Right? You have to believe in your product. That's how a lot of businesses start. You find a problem, you fix it, and then you go, oh, I can do this for other people. I can definitely do this for other people. Let's go, let's do it. So that's what I'm doing, right? Now, this is what the robots told me to say. This is pretty good, though. I'm sitting in a museum. I'm sitting in a museum because museums preserve stories that mattered. A podcast is your own museum. You're preserving your experiences, your business, your lessons, and your voice. The goal isn't to go viral. The goal is to create something people can discover years from now. It's true. It's also another goal of it. There's a lot of goals. But the other goal that I keep sticking to is I am trying to give you opportunities to talk to potential customers, leads in different ways. You have a long form video. That's one way that they can talk to you because they can comment on that. They can share that. They can show people that. And then we put it on social media on 9 different social media platforms. All those are just different opportunities to talk to your leads, to talk to your people. And we haven't even gotten to the point where, let's say your podcast does well. We post, it does well, it overperforms for a podcast that is in the middle of nowhere, you know? Now we can make money off of the podcast. You're not just selling what you do anymore, you're selling the show. So we can make t-shirts and cups and you can brand items and sell them on the website based off the show. So you sell vacuums, number 1. You start a podcast to sell vacuums. But what if the podcast kind of does well? Now you have the opportunity to sell vacuums in your local area, but also on the website or on the Instagram page or whatever page we can sell things on. You get to go, hey, buy t-shirts for the show. If you like my personality, you don't care about the vacuums, you just like the show, you like the content, you like the information. Now we're going to sell stuff there. So you're giving yourself another revenue stream. And if the show does really well, you get paid per view. You get paid by views. That's something that I haven't experienced yet. Okay. I don't put any ad space. I don't run any ad spend for this stuff. I believe in organic content, but I also don't have the money to spend on ads. So I don't need them though. You just post organically and then see what happens. Okay, let's see how long we've been running this. We are exactly at 30 minutes. This is a good opportunity to end it here. Gang, thanks for coming to the Ugly Franco Show. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends. tell your friends, dude. Come to the museum downtown, the Mona. It's a pretty sick place. I might walk around and record some stuff if they allow me. Try to get some cool shots. I don't know if they're gonna allow that. I had to bribe them pretty big to let me stay in here. No, I didn't. But yeah. All right. That's it. Bye-bye.